Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe. Okay. All right. Come on. So, have you guys ever heard about people like getting messages from like birds or what is it? You know, like timing and things like that. And how a lot of people have said like birds can be messengers, like for angels and etc. etc. Well, our guides, our higher power uses our intuition to do that to each other too. And how that happens is because of us coming from all this same stream of consciousness at the core, at the beginning, like not here, but here, you know what I mean? From the very back, from the hub, the consciousness stream is all the same. So when you're tapping into your intuition and saying, hey, I'm open for what's up, the universe is able to then plug into your thought forms on purpose and align you kind of where you want to go in the direction. And it happens by like fluke, like, oh my God, I ran into so-and-so buying donuts and now we have this business. Or you know what I mean? Like I was wanting to do this and all of a sudden I just so-and-so popped into my head and we ran, you know what I mean? Like the random stories of one thing led to another and I didn't see this coming, but wow. Well, that's all like intuition driven, inspired action. And that is all done through mixing and sharing thought forms. Like that's how you can be in your house and think about somebody a cajillion miles away and they're like, I'm gonna call so-and-so, because thought forms are a thing. And when you put your mind there, it's literally like radio stations, like tuning into each other. So this intuition game I wanted to say, I was saying earlier, the same way that birds fly over and it's like, oh, grandma's here, you know? So today, if you had played, or, you know, even if not, if you want to do it tomorrow or another day, never, you could do like, so say you see something that's like a blue whatever, and all of a sudden now you've opened up your mind. I'm going to send this the first person that comes to my mind. You send this to XYZ, right? Well, now she's been sitting around and all of a sudden, because she's probably been sharing thought forms of that, or you wouldn't have thought of her, now you've sent her this and you're confirming her intuition, her thought form streak, or whatever she's in, or if she's needing a message from God, or if she's fucking sad. You know what I mean? Like there's so many different times that these angels appear, and when you open up your intuition, it's kind of, sometimes, a lot of times, you get to be one of those little components that act like the little bird. You know what I mean? When you're just, I don't know why I'm doing this, I just felt like bringing a cake. Like you're literally being one of the instruments, one of the co-creative components. You get to be like the actual playing the part of delivering the message. Like, or like, you know how some people do like channeling or whatever that is, or psychic reading, whatever. You get to kind of do that from that own space, which we do that all the time without realizing it. So, but yeah, and this, of course you can use it for anything, for work, for anything, for healing the body, for making your body stronger, or whatever image you want of it, for fixing relationships, I mean, anything. But like, you could, I mean, just to start, like, just the idea of doing it, because like, could you imagine, so look at that this way. So if all the stream comes back to a hub here, just for the sake of it's easier, gravity makes sense. Thought forms are up here, right? So if thought forms are here, hub is here. Hub can see the whole picture. So if right now, I don't know why, but I need a fucking Fig Newton, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna go get the fucking Fig Newton. Because probably whoever's over at the Fig Newton counter probably has something that I want for the next step. Or vice versa. Maybe that person is waiting for me. And maybe it's really, maybe just now this isn't, maybe I just wanted a fucking Fig Newton. But maybe that person was waiting to see me, what I was wearing, what I'm gonna say, or whatever it was that I was gonna bring to their experience in that moment. And that's the really fun thing about when you're playing with intuition, because then like, the more of you that are into it, the more that it's like, it literally feels like you're playing like magical games with each other. So that was it. It's really, it seems like it's hard to kind of reach when you're like what? But seriously, like, play with it. Tomorrow, whenever, pick up something and say, okay, universe, who wants this? And just see what happens. Send them a picture. Don't even say nothing. And be like, send them a picture of a fucking donkey. See what they say, you know? And like, I've been waiting for this donkey message. Okay, it probably won't go like that. What if it does? Will you tell me? Because it might go like that, you know? So yeah, I love intuition teaching, and it's one of those things where there's so many different angles to go in it. And really and truly, when you're doing it just to do it for fun, that's the best way. Because anything that you learn from ease and you just naturally get good at it, it's so much easier to do it on purpose, you know? Then it's not hard. And I was like, well, I know how to do this, so I can do this. I know how to do this, so I can do this. You know, it's kind of like learning how to crawl before you run. And in the world of like vibrational shifting and energy shifting and kind of the shit that I talk about all the time, this is part of that. Like, we learned how to do the hand things and smell and eat, but nobody really taught us how to use our intuition, and that is something that's built into everybody's body. I mean, you don't have to use it, you could just not. But it's kind of like, why won't you open your eyes, you know? Why wouldn't you open your eyes? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go finish my adult swim on the porch, and I will see you guys later. Bye.